I have a 2017 Prius, and it does not have Apple CarPlay, and I want to get it installed, so I got this particular module from CarABC. It's selling for about $200 on Amazon. The instruction manual is pretty clear and gave me a good idea of the direction to head in terms of installing this. The line with the composite input goes into USB video. The other connector goes into power CAN. On the passenger side of the dashboard, we use this prying tool to pry it outward, and we're able to pull this black plastic piece off. There is this black tab over here, which I'm going to use the prying tool to pull up on until this pulls out. Starting from the passenger side, we're going to pull outward on this plastic trim piece. It does snap in easily, it does come off easily as well. Set it down gently because there are these 3 connectors you have to remove from the back side of that plastic trim piece. For the start button, HVAC controls, and one other one. To remove the black wire clip, just turn it 90 degrees and pull it out. With the socket set, there are 4 10mm bolts to remove on the side of the radio. Pull the radio out and consult the manual for the next steps. We're looking for the 24-pin, 10-pin, and 28-pin on the back of the radio. Here's one of the connectors. This is going to go into the pink one. The connectors snap in. Plug the other end back into the radio. We'll take this second connector right here, plug it into this harness, plug this other end back into the radio, and finally we take this connector, plug it into this harness, and plug this side into the radio. Now I'm going to run this USB wire into the glove box. On my way to the glove box, I fed it through here first, and I'm just going to drop it back into the glove box. Screw in the Wi-Fi antenna, and now we'll let this box sit as low as it possibly can to get out of the way of the radio when we put it back in. Slide the radio back in place and make sure the holes line up, especially the square tabs that are sticking out on both sides. Screw in the 4 screws holding in the radio back into place. Reconnect the 3 connectors back into that large plastic trim piece. Lift this large plastic trim piece back into place and then snap everything in. Place this black screw tab back into place and push it back in. Slide this cover in and push these tabs back into place. And now turn the car on. When you put the car in reverse for the first time, you'll notice you get a blank screen. Don't worry here. In the manual, it shows you how to select the OEM camera. Go to Audio, press Aux. Now you're in the CarPlay menu. Press Settings, press Car Settings, select Camera Type, and select OE Camera. Now the car camera appears in reverse. I plugged my phone into the USB port and I was able to select CarPlay. And now through this module, I'm able to use Apple CarPlay. This is amazing. I can select phone, maps, and everything else. Pressing Home will take you back to Apple CarPlay Home, and pressing CarPlay takes me back to CarPlay. And lastly, if you want to go back to the Toyota radio menu, if you press the power volume button, it takes you back there. So you can select FM, Bluetooth, and all that other stuff from the Toyota Entune radio itself. Other than that, this does support Android Auto, SmartLink, AirPlay, CarPlay, etc., even USB inputs. I'm just thumbing through all the different screens here for you. I don't have the ability to test out the other stuff. However, it does work for CarPlay, and that's what I'm using it for. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.